guys, this is a recap of my workshop today kept in Kaisaniemen Puisto by the Finnish Hula Hoop Association. So the first move that I taught was what I call the floating hoops. Looks like this. So I start this move by holding my both hands up, and first the right hand only travels half, and then when it's on 6 o'clock it turns the same time the left hand did what my right hand just did, so it isolates like half of the hoop. What I do from here is always the hand when it's on 6 o'clock it makes a flip, so this hand turns like this while the other is doing half of an isolation, like so. Then the right hand flips, left isolates, and the left flips, right hand isolates, like this. Yep, and then there was needle pendulum and some variations. I have a tutorial on this needle pendulum. Take a look at my YouTube channel, you can find it there. The variations that we did was like, when I'm at this point, then I switch the hands, I crossed my hands like this. And then I open, I cross my hands. And then there's another variation that I make a spin in between. So exactly the same move with a spin. And then I have lost my pages. Yep, and after the needle pendulum we had planet with fishes. So the planet goes like this. I flip the right hand to the back, and then I start following my left hand that does an isolation, and then I make a coin with my right hand like this, and then I stop here, and then I turn the whole package and do a fishy with my right hand. Now fishy looks like this. And then I continue doing the planet, and now I'm doing it the opposite direction. And then I stop on the other side, and then I do what I just did the opposite side. So I turn the whole package, and then I do a fishy. And continue on the planet. And stop, turn the whole package, fishy, and planet. This is also a great way if you haven't done the planet the other way. So this is like a nice drill for that, if you're only used to doing it the other way. Like so. And then we had goddess machine, which I prefer to do like this. So I begin like this, that the right hand is closer to me, and then I let it drop down. I make a grip switch, and then the both hands are supposed to be together now. And then I go here, and then the right hand comes in front of me again to the same where we began. But now the left goes up, right goes next to, and we go here. And then we switch places, so the left stays outside and the right is closer to me, like so. And one variations we did half goddess machines like this, and then we go back, make a half and go back. And then you can also do it on the bottom like this. So I would call this half of a goddess machine and this a full goddess machine. And then we had planetary fold. Monica Marie has a great tutorial on this one. You should check it out. You can find it with that name, planetary fold. So what happens here is that I turn the hoop and isolate it on my back and make a coin, and then I drop it down. That is how simple this move is. And the same thing with the left hand. This move is completely symmetric. And when I combine these two hands, I have my left on the front, my right on the front, and I turn it to the back. And once I start coming down from here, my left starts to go to the back. From the front. And then we had this kind of move that starts with the same position. But now I am doing this flip to the back like this, so that my index finger is on top, and then it travels to the inside of the hoop. And then I make an isolation here and really like open up my arm completely like this. And then I repeat this. And try it to the other way. This is also a symmetric move, so index finger on top of the hoop, then it travels to the inside. Isolation, hand out. And when I combine these two hands, first my right goes to the back, and then it goes across the left, while the left goes to the back in isolation. And this is why it's important to actually like stretch the hand over so that it crosses the other hoop. This is so that they don't get tangled, and it also looks nice. And the last move was this move. I don't know what it's called. If I find a tutorial, I'll put it in the comments. Looks like this. So what happens here, also a symmetric move. I isolate the hoop to the other side, and then when my hand is in an awkward position, I turn it so that it feels better. This is how I think of it. And then I open it up like this. And then isolate, flip, open. And then the same thing with the other hand. So isolate to the other side, flip, and open. From the other side, isolate, flip, open. Isolate, flip, open. When I combine two hands, I start with both hands on the right side, and now the left is going to open, and then the right is going to isolate inside of the left hoop. And once you're here, The hand is on the front, makes the flip, so that the hands are in the both thumbs up. And then the right is gonna open, and then the left isolates inside. And flip, open, and isolate, open, and flip. And on this move, it looks better if you actually make a big step, and then you can travel like this from side to side. It really makes the movement look better. Yep, that was it. The whole workshop.
See you.